So first of all, I'm talking about an OR gate, and I'm introducing a truth table. If you followed the other video, we came up with a circuit where either one of those two switches was able to light up a bulb, and it was something like this. Let me just perhaps give it a bulb. We had a very interesting one, electrical legend, yes, and that's my battery. So what we had was something like this. Here is your output, then you move, take it over there, you come here, then you have two. So we had one, this is our A, this is our B. And our focus is on this character here. So we had that setup. Now, with this, if I have this as my A and this is my B, then this is my output, X output, and of course I'll use a lamp. If I decide to turn on switch A, this should be on. If I turn on switch B, current will move from here, pass through switch B, and you have a complete circuit. Now from here, the truth table will follow the same thing. If I'm here, I'll do this. So my inputs, I have two of them. And of course, I'll have one output. My inputs are A and B. The output for today, I'll just call it as X. So what are the possible, let's look at the possible inputs that we can have. The most obvious is where all of them are at logic level 0. Both of them are off. Meaning, if you look at the circuit, it is as they are. Both of them are open. In this case, it means that bulb is going to remain off, so it's 0. But if I move away from there, I go to another case where I allow A to be turned on. So I say A is on, while B remains off. My result again will be that current will move from the source through this switch and all the way to the bulb back to the source. So meaning I'll have 1 as my output because the lamp is going to be turned on. If I do the opposite, this time around I allow this to be off, that is A, but 1 is rather B is closed. It's similar to the result we had earlier. This time around again current will move from here, pass through there and through B into the lamp, and we'll have a complete circuit. So the light will be turned on. So I have 1 as my result. Lastly, what if we turn on both? In this case, you'll notice that the current that is being shared here will go there and they will meet again. The lamp will still be on, so that is 1. So with an OR gate, you will notice that the only time you can switch off that, the only time you can have your output as 0 is when both A and B have no signals. They are at logic level 0 or they are off. That's when you can have this one. So that is our OR gate. Let me just quickly summarize. So here we're saying that we're discussing an OR gate. In an OR gate, we're saying it's either A or B. And when you're saying A or B, it means either one of them can be present. And of course here we're talking about the circuit that helps us to come up with such. This is a circuit where the two switches are connected in parallel to the source. and feeding the output, which in this case is a lamp. Switch A and switch B can either be on or off, and our output is that same switch X. Then coming to our truth table, we said we have two outputs and one output and two inputs. The outputs are A as well as B. Then the output is X, then those are the inputs A and B. If it's 0, 0 for both, the lamp will remain off. If one is turned on, the other one is off, the other one, the output will still be 1. If 0 is on 1, but the 1 again, meaning we turn on 1, the other one remains off, the lamp will still be on. But if we turn on both A and B, the output is still a 1. So that is how we talk about the truth table for an OR gate.